In this lecture, we are going to see how we can use one of the most popular large language model available on the planet, which is nothing but ChatGPT. So if you just go and search for ChatGPT uh, and hit enter, so you will end up with this particular website, the openai.com/chatgpt or chatgpt.com. So you can just go ahead and click this chatgpt.com, and this is where your UI comes in. You see that by default, the ChatGPT 4.0 mini is the free version. You don't even have to log in to use this ChatGPT. But if you're going to be using some advanced operation, then you need to log in, and you can just create a free account to make that work. So if I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to say, can you please write a Selenium test code with page object model for Amazon.com website? So if I'm just going to ask this question, you'll notice that immediately the ChatGPT will start writing the code for you. It also gives you some information about how you can set up the page like this. Like you create the test and then you create the pages, and this is when the pages is going to sit in, and then it start adding you the dependencies, like how you have to add, and then you start writing the code over here, and you look at that, so many informations are added immediately. But you can see that this code, you didn't even tell what exactly that you're looking for. You just told what you wanted, but you did not tell in which language that you wanted. And also you did not tell what are the versions of Selenium that you wanted to use, or what other extra operation that you wanted to do. So that's something that we call it as what is called as the prompt engineering in the generative AI world. So just go and search for prompt engineering. It is just a way for you to search efficiently to understand how you can make the language model to understand what that you are looking for. So you can see that there are some details about the prompt engineering in the website. So you can see that the prompt engineering is a process of structuring an instruction that can be interpreted and understood by a generative AI model, which is nothing but large language model that we have got. And a prompt is a natural language text describing the task that an AI should perform. And a prompt for the text-to-text language model can be queries such as, what is this? And a command such as, write a poem about a leaf falling. So you can see that this is what is prompt engineering. So while some people tell you that, do you know prompt engineering? Don't get overwhelmed by that particular sentence while they say prompt engineering, because it has a big word there like engineering. Well, guess what? If you are very good in English, and if you are very good in asking the question or maybe Googling around, then you are already a good prompt engineer, if I'm not wrong. Well, as that said, I'm going to help you understand how this prompt engineering is going to be done in this entire course while we just get along for each and every section. But you'll notice that now we have already did a small prompt in this particular search of this chat GPT, and it does work. And now let me just rephrase this same question, but I'm going to ask like a follow-up question, like how I'm going to ask to a human being. Over here, I don't again have to just copy this entire thing and paste it, say write this code for me in Java, like that. You don't even have to do that. Just say this, can you please write the same above example in Selenium Java? And if you just hit enter, you will notice that it is going to start doing the same exact operation with the Java, and also has got a very beautiful structure, as you can see over here. And it also tells you that it is using the Maven with a pom.xml file. So it is adding all the dependencies in the pom.xml file for you. And look at that, beautiful. It has already created a small page for you over here, which is fabulous. It also has got the test. It is also using testng, if I'm not wrong. And you can say, oh, it's using JUnit, which is going to perform these operation over here. And now you may ask, like, I'm not very fan of JUnit. Probably I need to use testng. So how can I do it? Then you can just say, replace, you can even say like that, replace the JUnit testing framework with testng, and hit enter. You'll notice that it is just going to replace the testing library and the dependencies for you on that particular above code, and you will notice that it is now using testng assertion, testng annotations, and before class and test, and it is just replacing that for you over there, which is great. You have not even logged in and you are just using the 4.0 mini version of the model, and it is writing quite a lot of code for you over here, which is fabulous. That's the power of the generative AI, guys. So you can see that the large language model is doing quite a lot of different operation for us just by giving few prompt. And I'm telling you, most of the time you need to ensure that your prompts are efficient, smaller, concise, and easy for anybody to understand, which makes the GPT or the models to understand what you're trying to perform. Well, as that said, I am going to perform a login operation over here. And then I'm gonna just log into my account and I will show you how everything can be done. And if you don't really have any account, I would highly recommend you to do so as well. Just go ahead and create an account. So for that, I'm gonna do it right now as well. So I will just let you to sign in as well. And there we go. You can see that now I have logged into ChatGPT over here. So you can see that now the model has turned into the GPT Auto, because you will see that the Chat GPT will automatically choose the best model while we ask any prompt or question to this particular model. So it's going to do quite a lot of operations. See that you can also generate an image for your presentation. You can also create tips and tricks of Chat GPT. Tell me the country with the most Olympic athletes. So all these informations are going to be coming up for you once you hit there, and you're going to get the information. So basically ChatGPT is not just limited for coding or any text generation, but you can use this for even much better operation. But at least for this course, we are limiting ourselves to use it just for manual testing as well as for the automation testing. So you see that all these magics are going to happen with ChatGPT over here. And also you'll notice that ChatGPT can access the online website. The time while the ChatGPT was released, there was no access to the internet, but now ChatGPT has access to the internets as well, and it could able to write the information based on the website that it is looking for. So you can use the same exact ChatGPT to perform even further operation. And we are going to be exploring all these things while we get along with our course, but at least now you have got the first taste of a large language model with ChatGPT.